So coming off a bye week, what have you guys been able to do differently with that and being able to prepare for this?
I wouldn't really say we did anything differently. We just this week, well, last week we had a lot of time to just get back to the basics and things like that. We watched of course, our last game. We watched the Temple tape real in depth. We had a lot to learn from and correct from that. So we spent a lot of time correcting that stuff and just getting back to the basics, of doing what we do.
When you mentioned the basics, does that include trying to limit penalties? I know that's one aspect that.
Oh, most definitely, most definitely. That's one a big thing that Coach Locke hops on is we want to be the most least penalized team in the game and stuff like that. And majority of the penalties that we had in that game were penalties that we could control, offsides and unsportsmanlike and things like that. So that was definitely one of the things we focused on.
How does the coaching staff try to limit those? I mean, does he show you the tape of each of those plays, or how does he kind of go about it?
Oh, most definitely, most definitely. We always watch. When we come in on a Monday meeting, we always watch the good, bad, and the ugly. As he would call it, and we have those plays on there. And he pulls up, any penalty that we had in the game. Talk about it. How we can correct it and things like that as well. We do it on the field as well.
What's the difference between bad and ugly? I'm serious. I've heard players talk about that.
No. It can be bad. Where bad can be like, it can still be a good play, but a guy misses his assignment. And ugly is when, a guy can miss his assignment, and that can be the cause of a touchdown, a big play or something that results and things like that. Definitely.
Jake Funk getting, tearing his ACL and, all those different kind of ACL injuries you guys involved with. You guys kind of have that next one up. How
Oh man, it hurts. It hurts a lot. But just with Jake, man, Jake is one of the most selfless guys on this team. Jake, he puts his life on the line, literally, in practice, in the game, and I think every player on the team can attest to that. So to see Jake go down like that, man, it hurt the team a lot. We definitely got that next man up mentality, but I feel like, with Jake going down, if everybody, on the team wants to, step their game a little bit more just for Jake.
What have you seen in terms of the defense the first 3 weeks? I mean, there were question marks about the defense coming in the year. It seems like you guys have played maybe above expectations from outside expectations. How do you look at it?
I mean, as a defense, we want to be real aggressive, and we want to be assignment sound. It's one of the big things we focus on, our alignments, our assignments, techniques, and things like that. And we feel like if we can do that, we can line up and play against anybody in the country. So when it comes to our defense and the way we play, we feel like if we can win our area, win our space, do our job, do our alignment, then. We can be, one of the most dominant defenses in the country, and we were showing flashes of that, but we still have a lot of work, a lot of work to do, and a lot of areas to get better.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
What do you emphasize in terms of pass rush? I know Keandre's been able to get back there a few times. As a defense, what are you trying to do to affect the quarterbacks?
Oh no, we definitely trying to get back there. Pass rushing is a big thing in our defense. We want to affect the quarterback in a lot of ways that we can, and affecting the quarterback doesn't mean just getting a sack. Affecting the quarterback is hurries, pressures, getting our hands up in windows that you're trying to throw the ball in. So that's, a big thing that, we've also, focused on this week, just in our room alone, is different ways, that we can get to the quarterback, and we weren't able to get to the quarterback, a couple Saturdays ago. So, that's a big thing that, we've been harping on and focusing on this week.
When you talk about being aggressive, is it a fine line between being aggressive and then having the penalties that you had, especially on the back end?
Yeah, definitely. When you say being aggressive, as far as in terms of a defense, you can be aggressive by your style of play and the play calling. The play calling can be aggressive and things like that. So when I say aggressive, I'm more so talking about the style in which you play in, and the calls that coach is putting us in, to play with that aggression.
And with Jake's injury, was there anything that kind of anyone said to kind of lift the mood in the locker room or anything like that?
It wasn't one thing that one particular person said. Jake just a guy. He's just like I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be good. It's not my first time dealing with this injury, and so I'm gonna get through it. You guys just keep on playing, and everybody just taking that approach and just playing strong.
And you've played in a lot of big games at Clemson, but how excited are you to be able to kind of play in this Friday night lights atmosphere and kind of all the kind of hype the program has been building around?
Yeah. It's good to be in those type of environments. But just like you said, I played in a lot of those games, and the biggest thing that I can take away from playing in a lot of those games is, man, just trying to focus on the assignment, you know, because it's only going to be a big game, you know, if we let it be a big game. If we go out there and, you know, roll over, then it's not going to be a big game anymore, you know. So just more so this week, just been trying to, you know, be locked in and try to block out, you know, all of the outside noise and things like that, and, you know, try to stay locked in, you know, to what it is that we have to do to go out here and, you know, be successful.
How are you physically? You had a hamstring or groin injury?
Yeah, that was a couple weeks ago. I'm over that, you know, I'm back 100%. It wasn't really nothing serious, you know, they just, you know, they were holding me just to, for safety reasons. They didn't want me to, you know, re-injure anything or nothing like that, so.
Did it affect you against Temple at all?
Nah, I was good against them.
Yeah.
How do you feel like the bye week kind of helped the team's, you know, mentality after the, you know, loss of Temple?
It helped us a lot because I think, you know, in our first 2 games, we showed ourselves. We didn't show anybody else. We showed ourselves, you know, how good of a team that we can be. And, you know, we hit that adversity against Temple, and that was our first time, you know, in our, you know, up to that game, hitting any adversity at all. And so we feel like, you know, with that adversity now, you know, we know what it looks like when adversity comes, you know, how to face adversity, and, you know, how we can overcome, you know, that adversity. So it was big for us.